7 News asking questions after a report is released today claiming drug manufacturers are paying off competitors to keep generic medications off the market. 7 News reporter Amanda Kost always investigating. And Amanda, it's called pay for delay.
Yeah, create a new drug and have it patented, and a manufacturer has exclusive rights to sell that drug for a certain number of years. Once that time is up, the door is open for a generic, cheaper version to be sold. Well, 7 News obtained federal documents outlining a different kind of drug deal that's going on behind the scenes between manufacturers. They're buying time to keep the cheaper generic versions off the shelves. The drug Provigil is not FDA approved for the purpose of treating fatigue in multiple sclerosis patients. Even still, it's one of the most common medications Dr. John Corboy prescribes his patients with MS.
And the insurance companies typically deny it, and we get denial after denial after denial.
And not having a cheaper generic option to the name brand
has been a significant problem for us because that limits our access to that medication for this very important symptom. And so we have many patients who simply cannot afford the medication.
7 News obtaining these documents from the Federal Trade Commission revealing the deal delaying generic Provigil for 6 years. The FTC filed this complaint against Cephalon, the maker of Provigil, claiming the company bought off all 4 of its potential competitors, paying more than $200 million collectively, so the companies that were prepared to launch a generic version would hold off for 6 years. Cephalon's CEO is quoted saying, "We were able to get 6 more years of patent protection. That's $4 billion in sales that no one expected."
It makes me angry because I have patients who would be able to benefit from that medication and they don't get access to it, and they don't have $4 billion.
The FTC's take, pay to delay is at the expense of consumers. In agreement, Danny Katz, director of Colorado Public Interest Research Group.
In this particular situation, there's 2 winners and 1 loser. The 2 winners, the brand name drug company continues to be able to sell their drug for an inflated price. The generic drug companies get paid to do nothing, and consumers are the loser.
And just last month, the Supreme Court ruled that name brand drug makers can be sued for violating antitrust laws if they make a deal that pays off a competitor for putting out a generic option. Reporting live, Amanda Kost, 7 News.